Good evening. Oh, come on now. Thing's broken. Oh boy. Well, hey, at least you can hear me, right? Let's see here. What's the problem with this thing? There we go. There we go. Okay, easy fix. There you go. Helps to know your stuff. Bob says I should look into a game called Vintage Story. It's like Minecraft, but you need to do work, craft, survive, carve the side of a mountain to make a home. That sounds fun. Give me a second, I'll toss it into Google, take a peek. Hey, hey, Garg. Hey, Matthias. Hey, Junior Rose. New Hunt Showdown stuff, huh? Sure. Maybe we can give that another try. Pardon me. Pardon my lateness. What can I say? I needed a nap. I needed a big nap. And I sure got one. So oh, Garg, it doesn't take too long to set these up. It's mostly just making time. You know what I mean? I'm glad you're doing good. Hey, Noodles. Oh, yeah, I gotta Google that thing Bob said, Vintage Story. Let me check that out real quick. Hey, Paul, I'm doing all right. I'm doing good. I got a lot of work done. I find a lot of gratification in knocking out, like, a whole ton of work. Hey, there's Vintage Story. All right, I'll check that out, Bob. I got it queued up there. There are so many games I still need to get through. System Shock. I need to get to Amnesia, The Bunker. We're going to do that today, but then I ran late, so I'm like, we'll just finish up on HROT. I don't know how many episodes you got left anyways. And I'm loving some Diablo 4. And if that weren't enough, we got Advanced Wars Boot Camp, Reboot Camp to get through. And Tears of the Kingdom sitting there on the side waiting for me like, hey man, I'm the Game of the Year. Everybody's going to vote me Game of the Year. Why don't you play me? It's because some of these games are better. Some of them are better. And Slayer's X. Oh, I want to finish Slayer's X. But I'm a little low energy today, so I think some Chechnya and, Chechnya? No, Czech. I forget. I don't know how Eastern Europe works. It's scary. But I think some HROT is called for, because I ain't leaving this game unfinished. I love HROT. Well, audio test here. That'll do. Alright, what am I looking at here? Ooh, hey, Coball. Hey, Woodsman. Hey, thank you, Paul. And hey, Austin T. Oh, the first big sip of the energy drink is the best, isn't it? Ooh. Mercy. Excellent. Good dog. He's a good dog. Look at him. He's a little chihuahua thing. His name is Barf. I love him. Yo. You know, little Barf. Little friend. Hey, Air Jordans. My hotkeys are goofy, but we'll live. He's gonna protect me. He's my little friend. That's right. Blah. You know what? He loves it though. You have another piece of potato. shit. Ah. Get away, puke. I mean, barf. Good barf. You think there's more to that? I love him. Look at him. Second day at your new job? Hell yeah. I'm glad it's going well, Tiamat. Smarty, smarty, smart pants. Tasty canned poultry. Puke the dog. He loves potatoes. A guy got a free dog but it only understands Spanish. A good chance to turn bisexual. Oh, he knew how to speak Spanish, so he already was bisexual. I see. Neat. Ow, choo-choo. Problem with using the double on these guys, you got to get right up on them to make it effective, and they almost always clip you if you get that close. No, I'm in bisexual. What? You not know how words work, sugar bits? If you know 2 languages, you're bi. That sucked. Whee! Hey, Red Dragon Empress. Hey, Sleepy Dog Zone. And check out bits. Yeah, I got the key. I don't even think I need to be back there. Let's just leave the turret alone. Or maybe we don't leave the turret alone. Hey, Garzit, how you doing, buddy? She's Anthochita, has 2 minister parents, and she's bisexual. She can speak English and Spanish. It's awesome. I can't believe I know so many bisexuals. It's crazy. Ah, scary. Gubin. Oh, yeah. You got me. You fooled me. Come, Pukey's got a grenade launcher. Those are bad for us. We don't like those. Well, we like them when we use them, but not when they do. Hey, Bung Wipe, what are you gonna do? You gonna throw more grenades? You know, those are hurting you a little bit. Ew. He hates them. Do we got any bisexuals in chat? I don't understand this. You getting evicted because they sold the complex? That's bullshit. I'm sorry to hear that, Garzit. That's the worst. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know, man. Oh, it's cool. The game's bisexual. Lennon. Now more than before, lives will... Wait, hold on. Now, more than before, lives and will live. He is our consciousness, our strength, and our weapon. The wheelchair guys are so handy-capable, it's hard to deal with sometimes. A boyman, is that like a human? Dog. Puke and Barf. The tag team duo. They're unstoppable, undefeated in Mortal Kombat, and they can eat anything. I love them. I'm gonna push this button, and something's gonna happen. I'm not gonna like it. Never mind. I'm gonna push this button, and something's gonna happen. I'm glad you got a new apartment, Garzit. I'd hate to see you have to go without. That'd be unacceptable. What does it say, my little friends? I see, yes. Thank you. You each get a treat for helping me out. have so much wine. I had so much wine. Dogs, kill them. Save me. Save me, my little friends. Now I want two little mean, loud-ass chihuahuas. That sounds fun. I could dig that. Look at them. They helped me. They ate the rats. Good dogs. Yeah, I tried to get bisexual once, but I just couldn't figure out, like, you know, how to structure my sentences in Spanish, so it got kind of tough to be bi. But, you know, it's not for everybody. We learn who we are in time, right? At least that's what my teacher told me. A Chihuahua Poodle mix? Ooh, Noodles, that sounds adorable. All dogs are good dogs. I will hear nothing different. Even the ones that eat children, they're still good. They're just, oh, get him! Good dog! Yeah, Sugar Bits, I experimented with bisexuality in college. There's a really good course on Japanese, but like, I just couldn't get, you know, my mouth around it. It was really like hard, like for me to speak it, and it was really tough on the lips. But you know, I did my best. I put the work in. Oh yeah, this guy. Any day now. Get him, dogs. Fuck him up. I'm gonna try some wine, but you know, first let's look around. Maybe there's like a shells. I'll take those. Now let's break everything, at least, at a minimum. Hey, Brian. Howdy, Faye. Where do I know Brent there from? I can't quite remember. Know him from something, though. I think he's one of my bisexual friends. Pretty sure he's fluent in Spanish anyways. Hey, Bobby. I want a house to where I have secret walls like in Doom. There's no way that doesn't kill you, though. You'll invariably get stuck in one. All right, bottoms up. Sip, sip, sip. Yum. Get 'em, boys. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, good dogs. Almost fed him a grenade. Dogs don't like grenades usually. They're so talented. Look at how high they can jump. I love them. I love them. Look at their little eyes. Noodle says this reminds him of Dusk in Call of Duty World at War. That's a fair enough comparison. This reminds me of Quake, and there's this like Russian FPS game. I can't quite remember the name of it, but it had some similar weaponry. Are they even dogs? They are definitely good dogs. They behave just like dogs, so they may as well be. Perhaps they're even better than dogs. Okay, that was a waste of ammo, but still, leave that food and soup there because they get hurt here. Yep. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Well, I didn't get hurt, but sure got lucky. Oh, there it is. Soup, main course, and cake. Wow. Did someone teach you two how to climb ladders? They can climb ladders. Somebody trained these little guys very well. Hey, Kai. You're doing 4 right now. It's whooping your butt. Be good. I will be good to them. They are explosion proof, so it's pretty easy. Treat them right. Let's feed them one more time, because I don't think we're going to get them in the next level. Goodbye, puke and barf. I love you very much, but I gotta go. It's time to end the level. One more for the road. They're great. Well, levels this Noodles. This is George of Pootybard, and I killed everything. Indestructible barking potatoes. Hell yeah, it's Chelsea. Oh, Kai, you're doing bowling? Oh, I love bowling. Bowling is an underappreciated sport. No! 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 Look, he cooked puke and barf in a little hush puppy like. I bet they're delicious. Oh God. Oh, why? Why? They were your best friends. No. What's worse than somebody killing your dog? Being forced to eat your dogs. So I'm not gonna eat them. I refuse to participate. Stupid automatic doors. Oh, fuck. Okay, maybe just a little nibble. Num num, all right. They would have wanted me to eat. My dogs, no. Ah, my ammo, no. Socialist commitment, 1986. Oh, that's nice. You gotta be social. And puke and barf are dead. They're dead! They're dead! That looks safe. We'll get back to that down there. Flirt, they didn't give my life. I killed them and ate them. They had their lives taken. And now they're being turned into shit in my guts. Just like we're all gonna turn into one day. Well, dude, we are in a communist country, so yeah, there probably really wasn't a whole lot that could have been done there. You gotta eat. Boy's gotta eat. Boy's gotta have his supper. This is such a friggin' tramp. Someone also doesn't have the key apparently, so that's alright. I'm also short a key. You've been exhausted, stupid. I'm sorry to hear that. It happens to the best of us. I couldn't start to analyze your problem, and you probably don't want me to, but I can tell you one universal truth: nothing is better for exhaustion than exercise and sleep. Both exercise and sleep. You need both those things, like in perfect unison. And no, work does not count as exercise, although it can wear you out. It is not exercise, work. I'd say very few jobs are genuine exercise. They actually bust your body up. They do damage to it that doesn't make you healthier. Ah, killdozer! Get that med pack. Time to die. I need the aluminum key. Jeez, I must need to go way back. I don't remember seeing one for the bronze or whatever. Oh shit. This place is not wheelchair accessible, sir. You're gonna have to leave that outside. You gonna be okay? He's got it. Ow, 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 no. Oh, no. Nah, ah, ah. Scary Killdozer, scary run. I don't even know if there's somebody in there. I think it's just alive. And that's how you assist people in need. Fuck. Cool. I probably need that claw to pick me up, don't I? All right, well. Get a little health before I do that then. Hey, Midori. Hey, CJ. Hey, Handsome Jack. Pick me. Yay, I'm the one. Hey, Grim and Isaac. Good to see ya. Yeah, hiding in the incinerator is not a good strategy. Wouldn't recommend it. Ooh, all right. Ah! Well, I've been healthier, but hey, here we are. For the grace of God is HROT. Well, no need to whine. Assuming all is safe here, we do have some soup and cake, a full course meal, in fact. And get me some. Oh, there we are. Huh. This is true, Chelsea. I gotta get 10, okay. I wasn't sure what the rules of that were, but I did get a medal. So, you know, congratulations to me. I don't think I won the big prize, though. That's a concerning camera. What's in there? Oh. Let's got Tiamat has an arrow ace dragon and non-binary, no pronoun preferences. That's cool. Self-identity is very important. Don't let people label you. If you want to label yourself, absolutely by all means, but don't let other people tell you what you are. If someone wants to help you figure out what you are, it's a little different. Chunks. Missing anything? I don't think so. Just 4 secrets. That is correct, stupid. Everybody's opinions are perfect. That's the best part about an opinion. It is the most correct thing you can ever have. I identify as uncaffeinated currently. I'm going to get a drink. But happy Pride Month, actually. No, jokes aside, if you're doing your thing, you're doing your thing, and I'm proud of you. Life's hard enough as it is. So, anybody who's willing to paint a target on their back to be who they really are has my respect. But I'm getting a drink. It'll take me just a second. It's easy to be someone else, but it is hard to be who you are. The world is a judgmental and tough place. And folks ain't gonna be kind to you. That's just how it is. Okay, straight by whatever. Mm-hmm. Can I play Scatman's World? Probably not if it has Scatman John in it. What if someone else is who you are? I mean, that's just life. Here's one of the other really tough things. Not only are you special, but there is somebody who is better than you at everything that you like. So, and this is where people get caught up. You can be absolutely special, but also not the best or the most of anything. And you're going to have to be able to parse that to exist in society. And also, you don't have to be the best to get everything. You can be the best at what you do and get nothing and watch some other jackass fall their way up to the top. It's a big roulette wheel we're all in. And the least you can do is be a little bit empathetic. Hey, I'm blocking my ammo count. Just a second. I sense an inequity. The Scatman song is great. That guy has a speech impediment, but it turns out he's really good at doing scat songs, right? So, people are pretty shitty to him, as folks can be. And then it turns out like, oh no, actually he's got a talent. He just, it took him forever to find it. Then right after Scatman John, the Scatman song, he fucking died. if that's not proof to anybody that the world's just kind of like rough, then I don't know what to tell you. I didn't know that was there, but it was just so obvious. His Japanese impersonator died recently as well. I wish I had a Japanese impersonator. That's how you know you made the big time, and you got like a foreign language impersonator who goes around like, "Hello, I'm Hellbent, but Japanese style." Man, those wheelchair dudes are OP. All right. I got your message loud and clear. Ooh, that was smooth. I mean, I got clipped a couple times, but not bad. I didn't get filtered at least. Hey, Big T. Hope you're having a big week.
Zvláštní vlak určený pro povolance Československé lidové armády jedoucí směrem Beroun, Nice, Písek a Protimín.
Okay, I see the gimmick. Oh man, I was almost train food. Yeah, choo-choo. I love trains. They should have trained harder. That dog has bad training. This train is not handicap accessible. Come here, horsey. Become one with the train. That horse needs a better trainer. Fuck. Jesus. They could put up like a bell or something. They figured that out back in railroad times. Chelsea, if I had my way, it would play the Thomas song as those come by. That'd be the perfect warning. Every train should play. Ah, fuck. Oh no. Ah, a fish. That was rough.
Upozornění pro povolance. Na prvé nástupiště kolej číslo 1 přijede zvláštní vlak.
Took a little damage there. Oh, it was worth a try. Oh, here we go again. You know, when it doesn't throw like multiple wheelchair dudes at you, it ain't so bad. Tasmania on Genesis. Damn, Garg, I haven't heard of Tasmania in a while. to Tasmania, come to Tasmania. Wow, that was a whole like thing, wasn't it? Someone had a vision. I mean, cowboy, everybody who's done crack recommends it, so I suppose. But I'm good. I don't need that poison in my veins. I just need black tar heroin. Thank you. Something light, you know. Nothing too heavy. Then why am I allowed back up here, huh? I don't know why I didn't think to try that.
Upozornění pro povolance. Na prvé...
If there are other secrets, I'm completely lost as to how to access them. How to access them. Access. Alright, well, this way. Wait, no, nothing there, really. Alright. Yeah, we're out. I wonder what the second secret was. CJ, reliance on other people is balls. I mean, in society, you have to rely on other people, but generally speaking, if you rely on somebody, you're either burdening them or they're controlling you, one or the other. Very few people in the world that you can rely on genuinely want you to be better, and the people that do genuinely want to be better, they do have limits. There's still one person. Taking care of yourself is a full-time job, you know. So I agree. Treat the ones you love well, and treat yourself even better. James, that's interesting you mentioned that. If everybody is worthless, then no one's worthless because we're all equal. Clean briefs. Whoa. We got clean undies, dude. Oh, hell yeah, undershirt. Oh, it just outright calls it a wife beater. I wonder when it got the name wife beater. Like what year? I feel like I've heard that particular brand of shirt be called a wife beater my whole life. Is that what they call them on like the shopping list? Because I wouldn't buy a shirt called the wife beater. Well, it should be simple, right? Precious meat. Oh, I'm so hungry. Yum, 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 yum. I got a lot of electric juice ammo. I'm happy I saved it and didn't use it on the spawning hordes. I don't think the police are gonna help us. Call it a hunch. Oh, Jesus, Matthias, I don't even want to read that out loud. That's dark. Why do we still call it that? That's rough. Damn it. All right. With feeling this time. I killed myself because I grabbed the quad damage. I didn't want the quad damage. Not yet, anyways. Maybe in a minute. Oh, this one's gonna be a whole ordeal, isn't it? Oh, never mind, it's a Christmas. Oh, it's a fucking T-1000 thing. Ah, Jesus. What makes you tick? Huh. Wait a minute, I remember watching Terminator. Yeah, just like Terminator, you stupid fucking thing. Wait, RoboCop, I'm sorry. That's a RoboCop thing. Da-da-da-da. No, wait, hold on. What's the RoboCop theme? I forget. I don't know if I heard it, I'd recognize it. That was RoboCop. He got RoboCopped. What a bait and switch. Yeah, Isaac, you're right. That's I don't know why I said Terminator. Yeah, 209. That's right. Put a quad damage in here and all this ammo. Okay, where's the key, little guy? Oh, here we go. I'm uneasy with all this ammo they're giving me. Doesn't seem right. And a bunch of dead enemies and way more than I could possibly need as far as ammo goes. Goal! Or something. I'm glad it didn't take me more than one try to figure that out. So, to play this game, you really need to watch RoboCop 2 before you play it. Now, Vladimir Putin, Shoot. Okay. A despot's still a despot, even if he can multiply himself. He's got a fucking pterodactyl. Goodbye, Putin, you son of a bitch. Oh, man, the Russian engineering does not hold up. Get myself a little refill here. We're gonna check his guts. I'm sorry it had to be this way, Putin, but you know it had to end like this. Down I go. Yay! Yeah, Isagor, we killed Mecha Putin. We jumped inside of his stomach and shot his heart. And then we killed the doctor that's been keeping him alive. Then we flushed herself down the toilet. That was a very satisfactory final boss and endgame. Buy HROT. Spend your money on HROT. There's no reason to not. Buy HROT. And me? Oh. This song's jamming. It's been an hour and 24 minutes, Noodles. It's not done yet. It's epilogue time. But what of HROT, man? What happened to HROT? Isaac says, fun fact, in Terminator lore, Skynet had to go back in time and not invent the T-1000 because the T-1000s would always eventually defect the human cause. And it's funny, they made him too human. If the droll drops, this country's done for. Uh-oh. I think that's like currency. Pigeon! The draw's just broken. Well, this country's done for then. I saved the country. Yeah, we get free snacks. Hooray! They're okay. I didn't eat them after all. Yeah, puke and barf. What did I cook then? They're okay. Oh, that's a nice ending right there. We did it. Eggs and aspic. What do you need? 2 boiled eggs, 150 milliliters of pickle brine, 1 bag of gelatin, 100 grams of German meat, salad, peas, ham, pickles, and salt. Place the peeled eggs into a mold. Season with salt. Add German meat, salad, peas, ham, and chopped pickles. Boil in 150 milliliters of water. Remove from heat and add gelatin while stirring constantly. Add pickle brine and pour the mixture into a mold with preferred ingredients. Let it cool and sit in the fridge. Follow Kalulaut for more recipes. Aspic's pretty rough, but if you don't think about it when you're eating it, it's delicious, but oh, it's like meat jello. Neat. Later, Jack. Damn, this game's great. There's monsters I didn't kill yet? Damn. We got Smucko, Sup, which is a good dog. We got Turret, Vampire Bat, Confidant, Scapucci, Rat, Godolvik. We've seen these guys probably more than anybody. I like the ogre from Quake 1. Hazmat, Miner, Vivka, Smeek the horse, Helicopter, the Skull Spider, Loader, Bear, Chicken, Rooster, Headsman, Warwagon, Headsman with shotgun, Boulder, which does chase you around. Biker, I like this guy, he's pretty cool. Infested Rider, these guys are probably the hardest enemies to fight. They will two-shot you like nothing. Walking Corpse, they're kind of annoying, but they weren't so bad. Headless Rooster, LTV 235, Gimp, Snake, Granny Statue, Gusta. Gusta was a fun fight. The City King, he was pretty tough, but he didn't really know what to do with them landmines. Prague Ratter. Hell yeah, Prague Ratter. So that's what breed they are, the Prague Ratters. Prague Ratters are my favorite. Pathologist, Electric Rider. This guy's pretty cool too. Spawn, this thing freaked me out. I didn't know how to handle the newts. I was like, what? Still not as bad as the spawns in Quake 1 though. Newt Heavy was rough. Newt Heavy like nuke ya. Igor was fun too. Completely undefeatable. except for stairs. Supreme Commander-in-Chief and Supreme and Commander-in-Chief on a pterodactyl. What a terrific game. I highly recommend you pick this up. Anything less than 20 millimeters is not a cannon round, huh? Interesting. That makes sense. It's like your standard grenade launcher is technically a cannon. Yeah, I've seen like a China Lake is a cannon. That makes sense. All right, well let's do a little chat then. Wrap this up and maybe come back with a little bit of Diablo 4. I do like some Diablo. We'll get you a little extra tonight, but you know, for now that's it for HROT. Sorry it's so short. I really didn't know how much left we had on the game. I kind of figured we're near the end though, but. Talk about short and sweet. Those last few levels are really good. People are mad about Yuri's bare feet. I think that's funny. I think the foot thing with Yuri's funny because they can have that character be as sexually explicit as possible with her toes, and all you can do is be like, ah. That's funny as hell. You're sexualizing her feet. You know, feet have a long history of being walked on and abused. Angry Cammy, short hair. They'll probably fix that in a costume down the line, says Day. Later, Chelsea. Later, CJ. Waiting for a new Resident Evil Grim Knight. There's gonna be a new one, and we'll see how it is. I guess we got some more Village DLC on the way too, and that movie. They definitely won't stop at the Resident Evil, and Capcom sure has been on a roll lately, haven't they? It's like right after Monster Hunter World came out, Capcom was like huge upswing. Like Dead Rising 4 was just cancer, and then all of a sudden Monster Hunter World, and wham, way back up there. I guess good riddance to the Vancouver studio. Oh, you can unlock original outfit? That's cool, Matthias. Nah, it's this day. I'm gonna be back with another game in a moment. I already had dinner anyways. And I had an energy drink, so an hour 30, man. I got some time and energy. I might just come back with Diablo 4 though, because I just can't keep my hands off of it. While I stream my Tiger Electronic collection. Funny you mentioned that, James. I do have the Twisted Metal Tiger Electronics handheld, and it is not great. In fact, quite annoying. In fact, now that I think about it, I'm not sure where I left that. Ah, well. Okay, look, I like collectibles. But unless you have the space for it, I'll just say unless you got the space. But if your collection takes up 2 rooms, right? Like a collection at most should take up a room. Like at its peak. Unless it's something insane like, here's my... No, I really can't justify it. I guess if you collected Civil War cannons and they were genuinely valuable, but at that point, it's a museum, not a collection, right? So once it goes past a single room, it's a museum, and nobody wants to go to a Funko Pop museum. Okay, maybe some people do, but I've seen that company's been losing money lately, so I'm thinking probably not. Isaac asked if I heard of the MK19 full auto grenade launcher. I've seen some full auto grenade launchers, but that is insane. Like, what the hell is gonna, what are you gonna kill with that? Like, a horde of elephants? This seems like something that you'd mount on like an aircraft or something. Hey, I can carpet bomb you from the ground. James, I think if I did a Tiger Electronics stream, I'd have to like find somebody to program a VR thing just for the ease of capture. Using a camera on that would frustrate me to no end. My eyes would hurt. My eyes would hurt worse using a Tiger Electronics handheld than an Oculus Rift. Those games would give me even as a little guy, those things would give me a headache. Have I seen Soul Eater? No, I haven't watched a lot of anime lately. Last anime I saw was Belle, and that movie is pretty funny. They got a gun that doxes people in that movie. That was hilarious. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I was like, oh, here we go. Some mushy anime garbage, but then like the guy's like, and then I shoot you with my gun in the MMO and it tells everyone where you live. I think they got one of those in Call of Duty. MK9 chooses a light mortar piece. That makes sense. Like cleaning out the bushes. What about a car collection? Yeah, I guess a car collection, Noodles. But I mean, even Jay Leno having one, he got lit on fire. I suppose. Hey, Jonathan, you have a good night. In my opinion, anyways, any collection that cannot be sustained in a room is a hoard. And kind of, I mean, if it makes you happy, it makes you happy. It just seems kind of like an addiction, right? But I don't want to tell people they can't have their stuff. But like, if the stuff that you own occupies more space than you can possess, then, you know, doesn't that make you insane? It's like having 5 full course meals on the table and going, well, I have to eat them all right now and put them all in my stomach, instead of like, you know, unfortunately throwing some food away. It happens, right? I am not buying the $5,000 Apple headset, even though I desperately want one, Austin T. If one of those fell off a van, it would go into my pocket and I wouldn't say a damn thing to anyone. I wouldn't even tell you guys. I would just be using it in my spare time. Those things look awesome. However, yeah, no, the charging cable's like $800. The charging cable. I think it comes with a battery, so I think people might be misrepresenting that a little bit. But you know, if it's $800 for like a really good battery, I guess. But even then, you know, you're paying the Apple tax on that. It looks cool though. I don't think I'd wear one in public or anything, but it'd be great for like around the house or in the office. It's like, you know, like I'm cooking something and it's like, man, I want to watch a show while I cook. So I put on a TV show and I don't notice the pot and I run into it and knock scalding water all over myself. But you know, I'm watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force while it happens, so I'm having a good time. Farming blood gems on Bloodborne. Good old Bloodborne. Bloodborne is up there with Diablo 2. Is one of those games that you could just keep playing forever. And they did a really good job with the chalice dungeons and the blood gems. Even though people have already broke those open to hell and back, it's still a cool concept. Stupid says he saw a video of a woman who has an entire building dedicated to her Elvis Presley collection. I saw an episode of Hoarders Extreme Turbo Edition where this OCD guy dresses up as Elvis and for like 12 people at a bar, and then he comes home to a giant like sty with just like meat all over the place. It's like, I can't take a woman home over here. Hey, you know, I wanna go on dates, but I can't bring them home. It was funny. He had like a bottle of pills sticking out of his pocket. He's like, hey baby, Papa's alive. Oh wait, no, Elvis did a lot of pills. So that's actually like, you know, in character, except his was prescribed. Elvis had to have it. Elvis had a friend to cure them. Man, I do like some Elvis though. Grim Knight, I'm not a D&D nerd, but I do appreciate it. The problem I have with D&D personally is it's just so hard to set up, and to get a good DM going is rough. Even somebody who's got their heart in the right place and works really hard, like making it efficient and being an actual host for the players is difficult. A good DM is very hard to find. I think it's cool there's Elvis impersonators these days because no one remembers what Elvis actually looks like. So you only gotta look like 20% like Elvis, as long as you got the suit, right? Stupid says Elvis died on the toilet. Probably. I know he had like multiple televisions in his bathroom. He was ahead of the time. He had like a gamer rig in his bathroom before any of us had a multi-monitor setup. Imagine if Elvis were like 20 years old today. He'd have a Twitch channel, be like, oh, we're gonna play a little Fortnite today. It'd be awesome. They need an Elvis skin in Fortnite, but no one would pay for it. No one would know. But like I was saying, you only gotta look like 20% like Elvis. Just like get some sideburns and shave the rest of your face. Just go all sideburns, and then put on some aviators and put on a funky suit with a little bit of bedazzling on it, and just go hurl, Elvis, hurl, hurl. And people will be like, yeah, it's right, it's real, he's alive, even though you're clearly like 30 years old. Neverwinter's pretty good, Grim. Are you talking about the video game, or is there like a desktop version? I like Neverwinter nice. It's a slow game, but it's a really good one. Best way to do a digital D&D thing for sure. This day has too many interests to have a collection room. I suppose I'm that way too. Like, I got a Solaire amiibo and a Breath of the Wild amiibo and a Doomslayer figurine, which honestly doesn't, and a Gorilla lamp. And the rest of what I got's like computer hardware, tools, and firearms. Not too many firearms though, you know, just enough. And that they have their own room, by the way. They don't like, you know, the home isn't like wall to wall computer towers and guns. I think it's a lot more, people always are down on waste, but I think it really is important to know when to just throw something away. You gotta know when to throw something away. Say, for example, I had like a GT 660 and like a 3rd gen i5 computer, right? You'd think, oh, don't throw that away. That's good silicon. It's like, no, you drop that off at Goodwill, man. You clean the hard drive, drop it off at Goodwill. Maybe somebody picks it up for like $50, and maybe that makes their day, right? What you don't do is put it in the garage or stuff it in a closet or like, you know, just leave it in the corner to collect dust, because you're never going to use it if you got other computers. Same goes for like PlayStation. If you got like a PS4 Pro and there's a PS4 sitting there, Goodwill that shit. Get it out. Go. Get gone. It'd be different though if you had like an inbox, like, I don't know, Barbie figurine or like, you know, some kind of collector's thing like that. But even that can go too far. I've seen the Funko Pop walls. I would concede that you can have one Funko Pop wall, but only because it protrudes like, what, 5 inches? But once that wall's complete, there will be no Funko editions, because if you get a second Funko Pop wall and a third one, unless somehow that works as acoustic wall canceling and there's like a secondary or tertiary use for it, it's too much. It's too much. Garza says he has to leave his D&D group. He's been DMing with the group for 3 years. You gotta diversify your interests, Garza. You know, that's something else. Like, I very much like my Doom. I like my Diablo. I like all this stuff. I like Planet Dolan. I like Salmonation. I like all the stuff that I've worked on. Every single piece of art or media that I've consumed that I like. I love it. I really do. Genuinely love it. But you can't hold on to stuff like that forever. It will make you miserable. It will. I've seen 100% of the time. The only reason to cling to something like that is if there's a reason beyond your own personal happiness. Like if people are sincerely relying on you. But even then, after a point, you got to sit there and go like, when do I matter, right? When do I myself matter? When do I matter more than my belongings? When do I matter more than my friendships? When do I matter more than my creations? When do I matter more than anything else? When does it matter? When I sleep and eat and live, you know? And you just can't nail yourself to the cross of consumership or socializing or art or any of that. You just shouldn't stick yourself into one hole like that. And the reason I say that isn't because it's bad to like excel at one thing or be the best at something. It's just that there is a lot of life out there to live. And if you just stick into that one little craw your entire life, I can promise you're going to regret it one day. You're going to be like, what did I do? Well, I collected Funko Pops and I played video games forever. That isn't really great. I wouldn't recommend it anyways. James, PS3 ain't gonna do that. Although I do got good news, James. The PS3 emulator has made some great strides. Twisted Metal works on it fairly well, at least on a high-end machine. I was impressed. Maybe we'll do Twisted Metal X. That would be pretty fun, especially via emulator. Although you actually can't increase the resolution in it last I checked, unless they updated it for whatever reason. Twisted Metal in the PlayStation emulator cannot have its frame rate or resolution increased, or maybe I'm just configuring it wrong, but it just doesn't seem to work. You're getting a PS5? Congratulations, Grim. Yeah, see, I can understand having a PS5 and keeping your PS3, because getting PS3 games to work is a bitch, and Sony's never going to do backwards compatibility, right? So I do get that. However, if you get a PS5 now, there is no reason to own your PS4 anymore. You should, at that point, take your PS4 and just ditch it. Garg, smoking is your choice. I won't degrade you for it. I think one of the worst things people do in regards to smokers or any kind of drugs is browbeat them and tell them, you're killing yourself, you stupid butthole. Now what you need to do is do what I say that you need to do. And you need to quit because you're disgusting. Like that is awful. And those people don't really care about whether you live or die. They're just looking for an excuse to complain about something. So they hear that you smoke a cigarette and they're like, oh, well, here's my chance to be a dick to somebody. And always be careful for those types. They exist like all over the place. Honestly, it's kind of disgusting. But there are people just waiting to hear about something that you're doing just to shit down your throat. So when I say, like, you know, a collection that's more than a room is a hoard, if it makes you happy, then fuck my opinion. You know, if it actually works for you, there's always an exception to the rule, you know. So I wouldn't be so presumptuous as to think that, oh, I know everything. Oh, I know what's good for you, and I haven't even met you. I haven't walked a mile in your shoes, but I know what's good for you. Exactly what's good for you. No, we ain't doing that. You know ultimately what's best for you. U.S. Navy had a class of Zeppelins. I believe it, Isaac. Like, Zeppelins are still useful in the sense that, like, cost-wise, it's just a giant dirigible. It can float and it can carry a lot of stuff. Granted, they really wouldn't stand a chance against modern firearms or anything like that, but, like, you know, perhaps in a non-combat role, you could find some use for a Zeppelin here or there. Elvis give the Nixon a pistol, by the way. That's awesome. That was a fun time in history where you could just give somebody it's like, hey, congratulations on the movie launch. Here's a revolver. It's a pretty good one. I like revolvers. I think what I like the most about revolvers, beyond the fact that they're, you know, just good old standard protection, is that they're like the high-class jewelry of handguns or firearms. It's like a really like prime, pretty, well-made revolver is just a joy. It's like you hold it, it's pretty, it mechanically sound, easy to maintain. As said in Metal Gear Solid 3, their engravings offer no tactical advantage. That's not the point of one of those, though. The point of one of those is that it's just as good as any other revolver, but it's like your little luxury piece. That's fun. I like that. I would love to see a rifle done in that style, but well, it's a little bit easier to maintain a revolver, isn't it? Made a whole while without realizing you can crouch jump in GZ Doom, not replay testing all that. Noodles, I think you can disable crouching like in GZ Doom. I don't think you need to play test that. I think you can like go in there and just make it to where you can't crouch. Good night, Cobalt. Good night, good night. All right, well, I'm gonna swing back around momentarily with a little bit of Diablo. And I hope you all enjoyed the HROT stream. I love HROT. I highly recommend this. I still didn't see all the enemies. What enemies did I miss? I played everything. Maybe they added monsters in previous chapters after early access. That would make sense to me. Like probably some alternate version of the Smacko, the Sup. And maybe a couple more monster machines or something. That'll make sense to me. I like the War Wagon. The War Wagon's one of my favorites. It's just a wooden wagon and they just shoot at you from it. I agree, Sis Day. All right. Well, I'm gonna bounce. Y'all have a good night. If tomorrow I'm gonna aim for Amnesia Bunker. Or whatever it's called. I apologize for not getting that tonight. I know some folks may have been expecting that. I apologize. It was a long work night, and I just don't have it in me to solve a bunch of puzzles. You know what I mean? So I figured, hey, HROT. And I don't regret that choice. HROT's a terrific game. You should buy it. It's on Steam. It's developed by basically one guy, if not entirely by one guy. I forgot if he added anybody to the team. I mean, he's got help in some degree, but as far as the actual, like, what we see here, I think it's just one dude. And, yeah, you should definitely check it out. If you got, if you got Steam, anything like that. All right, Noodles, James, Austin, Afro, Stupid, Grim, Sista A, Isaac, Cobalt. Isaac, by the way, I hadn't forgot Advanced Wars. We're getting there. There's just so many games to play, but hey, look, we X'd off for HROT. That's finished. And Cobalt, and Grim, and James, and Garzit, and Doof, and Garg, Matthias. I appreciate you, Lucas, as well as everybody else. I didn't even do a poll tonight. Sorry, like I said, hard night, but hey, still made it. Still had some good time with HROT. That was a hell of a finale. I really liked the final boss fight. He was, first of all, you get Ed 209. Then you get Putin on a bear. Then you get the bear and multiple Putins. Then you destroy them and you get Pterodactyl Putin. And then you jump down his throat and kill a doctor inside of his belly and shoot his heart and flush yourself down a toilet and go like repair a clock. Which is, just a natural progression of things. All right, I got new wheels. Oh, hell yeah, we're riding in style with the War Wagon. Hey, thank you, Big T. All right, well, y'all have a good night. If I don't see you for Diablo, I hope I see you for Amnesia tomorrow. And, yeah, y'all have a good night. Thank you for watching.